visits. Phone calls, texts, what, do them to them. A lot of salespeople would be 110 and 110. Because I got two good relationships, I like them both, stuff's easy, they get stuff done, I'll do you one better. We're on the same street. Walmart and Best Buy down the street. Or this local guy's one store, store number 74 and store number 76 down the road. And they're geographically close, and both have a relationship with them, so we'll split them down the middle. That is poor sales leadership. That approach to relationships will not get you reciprocity. This is how you manage these two relationships, 164 and 60. Because this particular store is big, it's got a lot of potential, it generates a lot for your territory, it contributes to Verizon a high way, and this guy, not as much. Now, before y'all start freaking out and throwing stuff at me, please understand, look up here, there's not one place on this floor where there are 0 shots taken. So I'm not telling you to tell some store they're dead to you and never visit them. But I do manage my time here based on potential. I love this. Here, he's 42%. Here, he's 46%. So he shoots better from here, higher probability of success. But he knows good and darn well that the points here over time are going to be higher than the points there over time because of the percentages. Now, there's a myth out there. The Golden State is a three-point shooting team. All they do is chunk threes. Because if you're an NBA insider nerd like me, you love when people say things like, no, a jump shooting team could never win a championship. A jump shooting team could never win a championship. Well, the Golden State is not a jump shooting team. Look at where Golden State scored more points in the paint last year than any other team in the NBA. But if you're not a sports fan, just look at it from a sales standpoint. Look at where Steph took these shots, 188 and 184. Now those are not high potential shots. Those are not big scores. But why did he take so many from there?
They're easy layups.
67%, 61%. Push you one more time and I'll show you the next slide. This is 67. He took 188 shots from here, 184 shots from here. Now you put Steph in a gym by himself and tell him to take 188 shots from there, and then tell him to take 188 shots from right there, and the number would not be appreciably different in the amount of shots he made. He'd miss a couple more 2 steps back from right there, even alone in the gym, but they'd be pretty close. His shooting percentage was different by quite a bit. He took 41 lousy shots from right there, 31 from right there. So why is this 6 times more than this, and 5 times more than that?
He's cleared the defender by the time he gets to the layup.
He's cleared the defender by the time he gets to the layup. So people who are really good at this is big. People who are really good at this are not scared of competition, but we're also not stupid. We are aware of competitive factors. We're aware of competitive relationships. We're aware of return on investment, keeping into account competitive. Juwan, I'm in Houston, right? So we play 82 games in an NBA season. So for 41 of the 82 games in an NBA season, for the Houston Rockets, Juwan Howard is right there. The other 41, he's injured or fake injured or something. But if I'm Steph Curry, I'm 6'0", and Juwan Howard is 7'1". I can't take the shot from there because I'm going to get swatted. So I do what's necessary to get there or there instead. Competitive awareness. Y'all follow me on that so far? I'm going to go a little bit deeper on this. If Jenna would let me, and if the other directors in the sales program at Alabama would let me, I teach intro-level sales. Our first day of class is tomorrow. I teach this semester. I teach intro-level sales. So I teach somewhere in the neighborhood of 400 kids a semester. Intro-level sales. Sometimes you can just feel how bad the sales is. Just awful. 400 intro-level kids trying to open and develop a value proposition and ask questions. It really makes your heart die a little bit every day.
Do you text them and talk about it?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, tweet them, direct message. But I could teach all the sales from that all the way to executive multi-million-dollar key account management with the next slide. And just the next slide. They won't let me do it, but the next slide. This next slide is the greatest slide, certainly in the history of territory time management, relationship building, I think in sales of all time. This is the same exact shot chart, except it's points, the big number up there, is points per shot taken. This is Steph Curry's offensive efficiency. This is your sales efficiency. What I need you to do is suspend reality just for a moment and live in this world with me, in which this big black number here, all these big black numbers, are the number of dollars or number of sales or number of promotions or number of deals or number of new items or number of whatever. The number of sales successes I have per visit, per phone call, per interaction. Sales success per sales effort. Y'all got me on that? All right. Look at what happens when you're really, really disciplined about the way you allocate your time across the territory. Steph's points per shot taken, sales per visit, sales per call, sales per text, 1.27, 1.21, 1.26, 1.23, and 1.34. So in the 5 places on a basketball floor where Steph Curry took the most shots, those are the 5 places on the basketball floor that delivered Steph Curry the most what? Points. He's spending his time where his talent application will create the greatest contribution for his team.